the offense puts up 40 points. You guys did not allow a Vegas touchdown. You had 2 takeaways, 4 sacks on the day. How do you describe just the collective effort this afternoon?
I mean, it was just a great team win. Offensively, defensively, special teams. Shout out to Shea, popping up with the block. That was a great job. He helped change the game. But yeah, last night, talked to the defense, just challenged us to, let this be our best effort. I knew, Bowers wasn't playing, and obviously they had some things they were working through on the other side. But, I felt like tonight was all about us. Could we respond to, the game we had against the Rams? Could we go out there and try to put our best effort on tape? And I think we had a good chance at that today. Obviously, we got some stuff we need to clean up, but was proud of the effort we put out today defensively.
How did Shea set the tone with that block early?
Man, I've been there. I understand. When you gotta, we gave up a little drive, 3-and-out first drive, which was rare. It was the first time in the season. Gave up 3 points on the back end, and then, for Shea to just follow up with that block, that was a monster play. When special teams makes a play like that, obviously you got a great chance to put yourself in a situation to win. Offense followed it up with a touchdown. That's complimentary ball, something that we've been really good at so far this year.
Saw you hit the Shaq Selly after the sack.
Yeah.
Had to, right?
Yeah, look, first of all, I'm the only one on the team that can hit that. Shout out to Omega Psi Phi fraternity and Incorporated. So yeah, can't nobody else hit that. Fans please don't throw the hooks up. Man, just definitely had to make a play. My boy was in town. He was in the building, so I had to make a play. And I knew when I did it, I was definitely going to give my honor to him. He's a legend. I'm glad he got the flowers that he deserves.
What did you see over the course of this week in response to that performance in LA that indicated this type of day was possible?
Honestly, I just felt like, respectfully, I felt like we gave LA too much credit. I think after we played LA, we realized that we that team. We the team that's the test for everybody else, and everybody else needs to start responding to how we play. So today was just another opportunity for us to put that on tape. Like I said, we got stuff that we need to clean up on all 3 phases. Devastated about Spence going down. Devastated. That was a nasty play. I ain't gonna do that, but that was a nasty play. But we got some stuff we need to work on. We got to get better, but definitely happy that we came out with the win.
Last year, a lot of one-score games, and we see a lot of one-score games in this league. Shane's talked about it a lot, but to beat teams consistently this season by a lot, what's it say about the preparation, just the connectedness of this team?
Man, honestly, I give the credit to Shane. I think since the spring, he's just preached about focusing on ourselves, playing to our standard, and just continue to push ourselves every single day. And I think that's what shows up on film. I think regardless of the level of the competition that we play in, I think we play to a certain standard. And it's either you're going to get to that standard or you're going to get ran off the field. So,
take us through that series where you have the penalty and then you get the sack right away. What does that do for you to wipe out a negative play so quickly?
Well, to be honest with you, so we were doubling the tight end and Cam jammed him. I just gave him a bump. I guess I was being too physical, so unfortunately for him. But I think like I said, we take every play one at a time. I got to take my own advice. When the young guys on the team, when they give up a tough play, all I tell them, look, next play, the ball's coming back to you. Be ready for your next opportunity. So I had to take my own advice, and thankfully I was able to help and make a play that the team could win. So, like I said, we got some stuff to clean up. I got some stuff to clean up myself, but overall a great performance today by the defense.
Z, what feels different about this season, the standard, whatever you all are chasing at this point, 5 games in?
Man, I just think, first off, like we said before, I feel like all the guys said we were a real close-knit team. Like, we really enjoy each other. Those bonds and those relationships are real. I think that started in the spring. I think we got a purpose together as a team, playing for Jim. I think that means a lot to every single person in this building, from ownership to the last man on the roster. And like I said, man, Shane just got us on the way, but just getting better every single day. And I think over time, that's what ends up making the difference.
You had the guitar today. What did that mean for you to get that honor going into this game?
Man, I was glad that I was able to, get my week. And, obviously, I had my own relationship with Mr. Irsay and the Irsay family. Definitely appreciative of the opportunity they gave me to play this game and for the great organization. So the fact that I was able to come in with the guitar, honor Jim, make a play, give a salute to my boy D. Leonard, it was a good day.
Z, I want to say early in the season you mentioned, hey, I believe we're a team of destiny, and talked to Braden Smith and he was saying we're trying to be a contender. Like, what is that like when you're trying to chase, this next level after, kind of being close the last couple of years but never really breaking through?
I think today was just a great example of responding. Great teams respond after disappointing performances. Last week was a disappointing performance for us. So today we just came out and responded. But it's a week-to-week league, so we got to continue to get better. Like I said, it's some things that we got to clean up. We got a ways to go. It's a long season, but like I said, we just want to keep going. We're going to keep grinding.
What has impressed you the most about Lou as a defensive coordinator and his schemes that he draws up for you guys?
He's just able to respond. He's not afraid to, if he sees somebody that's hot, he's going to send them. It's a chess match in the NFL, and he's never afraid to make the move that's going to help the team win and help a guy make a play. So.
Did Makai steal your pick?
He did steal my pick. That's crazy. You seen that, right? That's cool. Don't worry about it. That's cool. I'm happy for him. There's no hate in my heart about that.
Right.
For sure.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.